I'm Frank Ball. Welcome back to our Journey to the Cloud series. Now today we're going to be talking about storage and the impact of storage in the environment from a cost savings standpoint. Now a couple of things. Storage, very costly. Data, growing quite a bit, right? These are things that we're all accustomed to. But when we start looking at data center optimization, preparing ourselves for virtualization, even private cloud architectures, one of the first things we should think about are the tools that come available to us right out of the box with a lot of the vendors. Now, things like data deduplication can save us a ton of money, especially in a virtual environment. Now think about this. A VM footprint, relatively small, right? Especially if we're doing golden images. If we have golden images and we've got a single version of an OS that we're backing up or storing as opposed to multiples, and we're pulling from that every time to build application workloads, well, we're going to save a tremendous amount on storage. The other thing this sets us up for is when we look at automation and orchestration, if we have that golden image and we deduped a lot of that stuff, we're pulling less things out to build a net new server or spin up some type of service. The other things we need to look at are thin provisioning. You know, the capability to provision out what we need and run that in memory, run that up in an SSD or somewhere where it's fast. And then with thin provisioning, we have the capability to provision out only what we need and then do the duplicates off of that. Think about this as data duplication, but applications running in real time. The other thing is that storage can play a heavy role when we're looking at things like disaster recovery and continuous operations for the business. RPO and RTO objectives come into play a lot, but they become very costly. A lot of the tool sets that are available are things that we should really consider. Now, couple this with a lot of changes. There's a lot of open source storage conversations going on today, and I'll tell you, if you look at all of these, a lot of the common defining factors that they have are these advanced services, right? So you've got these advanced capabilities I'm talking about. A lot of the vendors provide it. The other thing we can look at is how do we get those applications out faster? How do we have a scale-in type of architecture and scale back? There's various types of disk. There's various types of storage. Planning for this can make sure we right-size the storage environment for what your goals and objectives are looking at. Now, I talk about this a lot. We have our advisory service capability, and this looks at what you have in your environment today, where the future of where you're going is, whether it's cloud or virtualization. Shoring up that infrastructure and architecture can save you a tremendous amount of money, sometimes even up to 50% when looking at things like data duplication and the other tools I talked about. So again, I'm Frank Ball. Thank you for continuing to follow us on this Journey to the Cloud series, and I look forward to seeing you in the next session. Have a great day.